Hi there, it's Galen Martling, design team member with Unity Stamp Company, and today I have a girl celebration card, and it's going to be a tutorial on how I created the night sky background for this card. And so I have stamps by Unity. One is called New Year Girl, and she's by Angie Blom, and so this was pre-colored and pre-stamped and fussy cut along with the sentiment. And I also have a background stamp called Starburst Background. It's beautiful and it's huge and it has lots of stars and different shapes, perfect for a night sky. I have an ink blending brush and Distress Oxide ink in Broken China and Faded Jeans. And so I have an original Misty that I'm going to stamp on for the background. And the girl, I used Copic friendly ink and Copic markers listed here and on my blog. And so with the original Misty, I pre-cut an oval background for what we're going to put the stars on. And so I also die cut the bottom of this girl. She's on a chair, sitting on a chair. And so I die cut that to match the oval at the bottom. And so I'm going to stamp this oval just partially on the, probably 3/4 of this oval. It's going to mimic stars in the sky. And so I heat emboss that with white embossing powder along with Wow embossing pad ink. It's an embossing ink that's clear. It holds onto that powder nicely. And so I use an ink blending brush and I start with the lightest color towards the center, and I'm going to use a emboss resist technique. That's where you emboss in white or clear, and then you go along and you add circular motions of your distress ink or distress oxide ink, and that white will show up nicely, especially at the end when you wipe it away a little bit. So for the center, I wanted it to be a little darker than the edges, and so and then on the outer part, I go very dark and move that inward in circular motions, just blending the two together. Blending that darker into the lighter shade all the way around. And I use a paper towel or something dry to keep my fingerprints from getting on that distress ink blending. So there you go. You just keep doing that till you're satisfied with the color. I'm going to come back and add that lighter shade again in the middle just to get a brighter, lighter shade towards the middle. And just one more pass with this real quick. And that dark sky is just what I was going for. I wanted it to be either a New Year's card, a birthday card, or any celebration occasion this card would be good for. So you take a dry paper towel and you just gently, very gently, wipe away that excess distress ink that might be sitting on the top of those stars. You can wipe them away, and the stars, you could see they're white with that color background. And then I just clean up the area a little bit, and these panels were pre-die cut and layered, just different types of cardstock there. There's blue, and then the stars were stamped on white. And then I added some foam tape for the background and flat tape for that front oval. And then I'm going to add foam tape to the girl and peel that off. And then position that girl up towards the bottom of the oval to make room for this cheers sentiment. That is a die by My Favorite Things. And the oval is a die by My Creative Time. And so I just used a paper trimmer to trim out the sentiment, and I'm adding some Ranger Multimedia matte glue to this excess die cut trim. That die is retired, but I like to save little bits. This is actually a negative of a die cut, and I saved it because I thought it would be cute as a banner, and I thought this card would be great for it. I added a little dots of pink glitter glue to accent that. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you take a moment to subscribe to my channel. Have a great day.